My name's James Lyndsay. I'm from Britain, in or out of Europe, depending on when you're watching this. Mostly test strategist, sometimes toy maker. They tell me, in all seriousness, that I've been 6 times. It's all blended into one for me. The Rube Goldberg machine. We built this thing in the Anything Build lab. So we came up with we asked Agile Testing Days to give us lots of junk and some tools, and then we asked the participants to build things, whatever they wanted, out of the junk using the tools, but with the one stipulation that if they could, their thing that they built should interface with something else. And they built this huge, ridiculous object where you dropped a marble in at one end and cars moved down and things fell down nail mazes, and at one point the internet was used, so a signal went off into the internet and then off to Denver and back from Denver and into a fan that turned on that blew something else, and we used a sphero that went up a tube and then fell out the end. You know, it was pointless, and it took 2.5 days worth of people really building really hard, and it was hilarious and I loved it. And it was non-alcoholic, because I was sat next to a guy who was drinking non-alcoholic beer and I didn't realise. I just said, yeah, I'll have what he's having, because I didn't know. Just when I got sort of half an hour beyond the end of it, I thought, it's funny. Joyful. If they ask me, yes. If they don't ask me, I don't know. Because there's some questions over really whether the test lab's worthwhile these days. We can't use that? Probably can't use that. One of the things about Agile Testing Days, because it's quite compact and also quite well informed, the chats are really good. That makes sense? So although you're dealing with lots of people who have a reputation for knowing what they know, you're also dealing with lots of people who are really interested in knowing new stuff. And when you get talking to them about what they can actually do, you find out what they can do is way off what anybody else is doing that you know of, and they're willing to talk. So it's a very chatty conference full of people who know their stuff, and don't just know their stuff because they talk about it a lot, but know their stuff because they do it a lot. So I enjoy that.